Good day, everybody. It is the 4th of July. I hope you are having a good 4th of July. I'm not going to get into details, but I wanted to say that after a nice conversation with Jerry Sunday morning and spending most of Sunday helping her in her craft room and then going off and doing my own thing, when I got the chance to go off and do my own thing, it gave me a lot of time to reflect on the conversation me and Dre had, and I realized I need to step up my game when it comes to her health care. But she also knows that I need to start having more self-care days, and what she means by self-care days, and when she explained to me, I understood what she meant is I need to start seeing the doctors more often. I need to start worrying about my health more, not the well-care of, or the self-care of just having a day or having an extended period of time to sit around and goof off on the computer, but to actually take care of myself. And the computer is not really taking care of myself. So I realized that one of the things that I need to do more for self-care is to be able to come in here and reflect, read more out of the Bible, things of that nature. Not, oh, my self-care is going to be playing on the computer and doing my own thing. No. I have to start seeing my doctors. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I need to ask her, or I need to talk to her about my cough, tingling sensation in my feet, the stiffness in my hands, which could be arthritic, but it could be health related. Need to ask her for a referral to a foot doctor, because that's probably what she's going to want me to do anyhow about my feet, is to see a foot doctor. See if she can help me get a referral to a eye doctor, and then I don't know if she's going to be able to do it, my primary, or if I'm going to have to go call my insurance company and see what dentists are in the area, so I can go see a dentist. I may have to go see a allergenist, but I need to start doing those things to take care of myself. I need to stop acting like tomorrow will be the end of the world because don't know if Jerry's going to be with me or not. I'm not really prepared. I'm not really prepared to deal with life after her departure. There's a lot of things that I need to learn, and I've got to basically let her teach me and stop acting like I know what I'm doing, because when it comes to budgeting and financing, I'm lost. But other than that, Sunday was a good day, and it got me to thinking about her more than myself. I know I do spend a little bit more time than necessary on this, because sometimes it takes me too long to even focus well enough to do a video, whether it's good or not. The other thing I did yesterday, as I was getting my videos up, I forgot about Saturdays. I had to put Saturdays on late last night, and then I had to schedule Sunday's video to come up early this morning. But while I was doing those videos, I found a section in my YouTube app, or online, basically on my main computer out in the living room, that I can unblock people. So I took a chance and I put it all in God's hands and said, I'm unblocking everybody, 152 people. I know that's going to be a giant can of worms I might have to deal with, but I have it all on. I'm laying it all on my faith in God to help me sort it out once people start commenting. I don't plan on deleting anybody again unless they're being uber negative, or they don't want to understand where I'm coming from, or accuse me of things that I know is wrong. because that was one of the reasons why I was deleting people, was their comments were coming off too harsh. They're accusing me of things that I know is false, and did not want to listen to me no matter what I said to them. They wanted to just stick with their negative ideas of everything me and Jerry say is false. And I went, nope, nope, if that's the way you want to see it, and you don't want to take a subtle hint of take it elsewhere, I can't have you trying to drag me down into a negative pile of muck and mire that person must have been living in or could be living in. I don't know their living conditions, but just their whole attitude on what they were saying on the channel was just, it was proof to me that, no matter what positive information I tried to give them, or no matter how hard the truth was from my perspective, and this person does not have enough information or anything to see my perspective, and they don't want to listen to my perspective, then I don't want to deal with it, because I'm not going to get into a roundabout argument about who's right and who's wrong. And a lot of people don't want to just sit there and go, we'll leave it as is. We'll agree to disagree, basically. The thing is, I have to learn to basically be able to sit there and go, okay, fine, we'll leave it at that. Because I get to the point sometimes where I literally want to argue the point to get the person to see where I'm coming from and the truth that I have around me. But no. But anyhow, I can think of one or two people off the top of my head that might be a problem, but we'll see. I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to start any problems, but it is what it is. The thing I did learn, though, is there's a little button that you can click on that will keep anybody who wants to put a link to a channel, to a different website or channel, won't be able to do that, at least not on the comments directly. But I am willing to put my well, most of you who are friends with Jerry, I've already friended you on Facebook. So if you want to make a comment that has to do with, like, oh, you should go check this out, you might be interested in it because it's something you're talking about, then, you can send it to my messenger on Facebook, and then I'll go check it out. Or what I'm hoping the algorithm does is puts the comments with links in a hidden comment section to be reviewed, as it's called, and I'll review it, and if it lets me unblock that particular comment, then I will. But if it's like a lot of comments I've been getting that are in a foreign language, they're trying to get you to go to a website that might not be what's going to, for a lot of different reasons. Inappropriate material. They're trying to get you to go to this link so they can steal your information. That's that's how a lot of hackers get into your information, is you click on their link, and by the time it opens up the page or directs you to a different page, they're trying to steal your information. I learned that the hard way, twice. Because they make it sound so like, oh yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. What is it? Click. It's redirecting me to a different page, and it's a whole lot of garbage. Oops. Luckily, my computer system, all my systems have enough defensive programs or parameters and whatnot that you can't really steal much off of my computer. Besides that, most of my important stuff is not on a computer. It's in a booklet in a fireproof safe. which is kind of funny because the fireproof safe that we finally got one. You would think it's not fireproof because it's collapsible, but yeah, I tested it myself and I went, oh wow, it doesn't light up. And according to the information, when I got it, it's supposed to be able to handle up to 300 to 400 degrees before it starts to affect the material. I don't know. But anyhow, it was the cheapest fireproof safe that we can find on Amazon, and went, yeah, we'll try it out. Hope to God nothing happens. So all our important documents are in that, hidden in one of the rooms. I think it's hidden underneath my bed. I don't know. But anyhow, yeah, I'm trying to, and I know it's gonna be hard to do because I know a lot of people like using the past to point out flaws or failures or whatnot, but I don't look at the past anymore. I try to recover from it. I try to correct mistakes that I made, all kinds of different things. And people who want to bring up the past, they're just wanting you to either fall on your laurels or make the same mistakes, or just trying to drag you back into a part of your past that you don't want to deal with, or don't want to come back up, because it's negative aspects. So I basically undeleted everybody, or unblocked everybody, and sorry, my throat's a little froggy. I probably need to go drink a hot tea instead of a cold tea. Chai tea latte does help you wake up, but because it's got a lot of dairy in it, or at least I put dairy in it. Dairy is not good for the mucus or the phlegm. But I just want everybody to know that I'm opening everything back up so people can talk. But I'm not going to deal with anybody who is trying to dredge up the past or become negative or harmful. I might not block you, but I will definitely remove the comment. Especially if I cannot get you to see where I'm coming from and my point, because I have all the knowledge and truth about me and Jerry up here inside her head. The pictures, the medical documentation, everything that people are questioning, I'm sitting there going, really? According to this, what I was telling you is true. I might not be the medical nerd that Jerry is. I might have trouble with some of the terms or terminology, but I can easily open up my Mercy app or her Mercy app and read it directly from the Mercy apps. I've got the paperwork that we have to gather up to send to, the various people who need the actual paperwork. My lawyer, the people from Social Security, a lot of different other people that need that information to say, yes, she deserves assistance of one form or another, whether it's medical people coming in to visit her or financial assistance because she can't work, Medicaid, or whatever insurance is. I think it's Medicaid. This is more for her than me. When if she goes before me, which God only knows, I might lose the Medicaid benefits I have because of her. But that doesn't mean I can't get another type of medical insurance or anything like that. It just means, until I get old enough that I have to get it, or have health issues where I have to get it, whatever. It is what it is. And those who have been trying to get us in trouble with various organizations, and these organizations come to interview us and take a look at what they're complaining about and see nothing wrong, it's like, sorry you had to come out here on a wild goose chase because some person in PA thinks, mom's being abused or Jerry's being abused or whatever. It's kind of like, nobody's being abused. Nobody's getting hurt. The house is not as bad as they say it is. We've had 2, 3, 4. There's actually 2 different agencies and 4 different people coming out here to look because somebody's going, oh yeah, they're being, he's being abusive, blah, 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 blah. Nobody's getting abused. There's no wrong in this house. The only wrong that might be in this house is my brain not being able to function properly anymore. And it's not just my brain, it's Jerry's brain and my mom's brain. The 3 of us are having issues with, a very large variety of things. Jerry's she's fighting cancer. She has her good days, she has her bad days. I mean, I'm thankful the last couple of days have been really good, and I don't know if that's because she's gotten out of the house for a while, or because she's working on cleaning up the craft room and getting it done. And no, it's not the never-ending project. It's just taken a while. I wish Jerry would allow me, or allow the people who offered, to come meet us, talk to us, have coffee, maybe help us with a few little things around the house, and they can get the big picture. But between the pandemic and Jerry Ann's own whatevers, I don't know when it's going to happen. We had a friend that used to come over on a regular basis, but because of one thing or another, I don't know if it was the pandemic, or I think it was more my sister-in-law Julie's, issues. I don't know, but they don't come over no more, and I'm like, I got no problem with them coming to visit. I loved it when they used to come and visit, but because my sister-in-law was like, oh, you need to wear a mask around my sister, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, when did you become mother? When did you become the voice of authority in this house? I never considered myself the voice of authority. Me and my wife try to share 50-50 responsibility and authority. My mom does whatever my mom wants to do. And most of what she does is out of respect. That's one of the reasons why she doesn't smoke out in the main part of the house, is respect for me and my wife. We don't spray perfumes or burn candles all over the house. I burn them in my room, and the smell sometimes leaves this room. But anytime Mom complains, I'm like, I'm sorry. And I explain to her why I burn the candles. And it's not because of her smoking, it's because of me. We have some items that smell, but sometimes you can't help the smell of a chemical when you're cleaning a house. We don't use that. We use Febreze One. It has no smell. Otherwise, it's the Clorox from the Clorox cleaners, laundry soap from the laundry room. So to help everybody out, help everybody live in as much harmony as possible, we got the Dysons. Yeah, they were a little pricey, but we made sure we got them on discount or on sale to help keep the house from being too polluted with her smoke, our perfumes or whatever that she has complained about in the past before we got the Dysons. We try our best to live in harmony. We try our best to live together as a family. I know my past is riddled with a lot of negativity, but this is what gets me. Excuse me, my nose itches. There are those people out there who want to keep dragging us into a negative pit of despair, but they're using 3-year-old videos and old information. Now, Diane, which I don't always agree with, but that's human nature. We all have our own individual opinions and such. But I would hope that the goodness in her heart, or the goodness in people's heart, their Christianity and belief in God, would teach them or have them do something other than use our materials, our words, and who we are against us for their entertainment, their videos, whatever. I don't know these people. Even if I were to sit here and binge watch every video that Dee has made since she became a YouTuber, maybe about a year and a half worth of videos, I would still not know her well enough to critique her videos, to speak my opinions, positive or negative, about her videos. I have been trying to be as positive as possible now that I've started watching her videos within the last week. She's got a great granddaughter, cute little kid, bright little thing. I'm not a parent, but knowing my heart, I would be more focused on taking care of that little one and making videos about the little one than somebody else on YouTube. In fact, most of my videos talk about my life and what's going on with my family, my desires, my interests. I don't have enough time to be talking about somebody else in the detail or the mannerisms that I've heard, not only just from Dee, but from other people who want to get your attention by saying, yeah, I got proof that, Jayanne was walking around town, or, I know the truth about what's going on with the Henson family, but they've never produced anything. No, the evidence has come forth. Now, both those two people I just talked about, I'm not even going to say their names. They're now open to comment on my channel and watch my videos because I undeleted them, just like I undeleted or unblocked, I should say, Diane and a lot of the other people I've blocked because I was not in a place back then to deal with their comments. I don't know if my wife will ever undelete anybody, but she's probably got more people, or not unblock, but she's probably got more people in her block information than I do. And I found out how to do it. So, yeah, like I said, I probably opened a very big can of worms by doing that. But you know what? One, I'm willing to take the chance. And two, I pray to God that God leads these people that I blocked in the first place to speak kindly and not be harsh or rude. And I don't mean just to me, because a couple of them I blocked because they were being rude to other viewers. And if I find out from like 2 viewers that have been with me for a very long time, one of them Is that my flag? Yeah, it's my flag blowing in the wind. One of them stopped making comments and stopped doing anything on my channel because of people being negative to her, let alone me. And I went, oh, I'm sorry. And I tried to clean everything up in hopes that she would come back, because she was a very good person. She had been with me since day one, before I was monetized. You know, but if I'm gonna open this up, I'm not gonna say her name. She knows who she is. She can contact me via private messenger. That way, nobody but me will see her comments, her info, or whatever she wants to say to me. But you guys know who you are. Those people who've been with me since the very beginning, for the last year and a half, almost 2 years worth of doing YouTube. I'm going to take your word over most anybody else's. You can either message me the way you have been, or somehow drop me a line if anybody in your mind is being rude to you, or I should, double check their comment, and you can tell me who the person is so I can deal with it, because I don't want to lose the good people. I'd rather lose 50 bad people to save one good person. And that's how I'm going to run my channel from now on. I'm going to let the good people who've been with me since the beginning, and I have their names written down on a piece of paper, so nobody can sit there and go, oh, I've been with you since the get-go. No, because I can go back and look at my paperwork. I can go look at my information. There was one person, and I don't know if I deleted them or not, but they tried to claim that they sent me a book, when the actual person who sent me the book contacted me via private messenger to say, and they showed me proof. And I'm not going to deal with that. If somebody sends me a gift that I choose to show or talk about, whether they sent me a, card or a little piece of paperwork saying, I thought you needed this, and the name of the person, I won't take it. I won't, if they say don't speak my name, just enjoy the book, so be it. But if I decide to show the book and somebody who did not send it to me tries to go, oh yeah, I sent it to you, and then I find out otherwise, that's a falsehood. And I have the proof. And either A, I will call you out on that, or I will just go, okay. But I'll change my thumbs up to a thumbs down. Because that's one of the things that I'm trying to stop within myself. And I've been doing very good not to do any falsehoods on here. I might have made some mistakes in my words or my memory, and either Mom or Jerry has corrected me, whether they've done it on here or off camera. That and a factor, those of you who think we're scammers and just trying to collect money, if that was the truth, I would already have my RV. I would have already done RVing videos to show you places I've gone. I don't have an RV yet. So if I'm scamming for money, where's the money going? What am I doing with it? Especially when everyone who listens to me will know I have big dreams. I have big ideas. I don't have the money for them. They're dreams. They're ideas. They're hopes. But I'm not going to sit here and beg, borrow, and steal just to get what I want. That's not the way Daddy rose me. I was raised to go out there and bust my ass for the money I get. whether I'm doing YouTube and I'm getting paid through YouTube because of my subscriptions and my however I have to make video, money through the YouTube system. Most of my chats don't have the big thing, that big thank you thing set up so you can just click it and give me money. No, I don't have that set up. I don't do the videos for, I don't do my lives for that extra buck. I do it because I want to. Because I enjoy it. Jerry don't scam. Because if Jerry was able to scam, and I know she's got the charm to do it, we'd have the RV. We'd have a bigger house. We'd be living someplace other than Missouri. We might be either living in upstate New York or somewhere near Minnesota or Michigan. No, not Michigan, Minnesota. Up in that region. We're not doing that. We don't have 2 houses. We don't have an RV. No. We don't need to scam because we know how to earn $1 just being ourselves or working in a job. Jerry would love it if between what she gets and what I get from YouTube plus the financial assistance and medical assistance and whatnot that she gets through Social Security and Medicaid, she would love it if we had enough money coming in that I didn't have to go to work. Problem is that I know I would not be able to handle that because after I've been off work since early May. I'm getting stir crazy from just sitting in this house. Not just because of the fact that I see all the things that needs to be done, but I need to get out once in a while. Jerry needs to get out once in a while, and when she has to for her medical appointments, or when I feel capable of dealing with the wheelchair. It's not dealing with Jerry. I can deal with Jerry. It's dealing with the wheelchair and, getting it in the van, out of the van, in the van, back out of the van. I would do that. But just getting her in and out of the van from here to the doctor's office and then out of the doctor's office to our first place that we went to, I was already like, nah. I'm overheated, and I was wearing a long short sleeve shirt. I only wear the long sleeve shirts inside the house, but I was already getting too warm. I was getting too heated, and the heat alone zaps a lot of my strength. So I knew I wasn't going to have enough strength to do to get her in and out of the car multiple times, and we don't have a system in the van that hit a button, it lowers the ramp and drops the platform and just roll it onto the platform, and it closes part of the the one part of the ramp to keep the wheelchair from rolling backwards, lifts her up so I can roll her into the van and then push the platform up and then close. No, I don't have that. I am the machine that gets the wheelchair in and out of the van. I'm the machine. So if you can't understand that with all my health issues and whatnot, that I can't do it constantly, that's not my problem. It's not my problem. And I honestly don't like the idea that people are telling me that I should just, buck up, grow up, whatever. If you knew what I did in my background, my histories, my past, some of you would be like, I am surprised that you haven't had multiple broken bones. I'm surprised you can do what you do. I would love to be able to have enough money to get a proper van or a conversion to my current van so Jerry can get in and out of the van without getting out of the wheelchair. But the thing is, what you guys don't know is, even though the wheelchair is slightly lot wider than we originally thought it was, and it does not fit through our doors easily, and every time we have to go through a door that the wheelchair gets stuck in because the wheels are too far apart, Jerry has to get up out of that wheelchair and shimmy on one leg out of the way so I can collapse the wheelchair, put it in the room, open it back up, and get her into it. Yeah. That was the only convenience of the rollator, is the fact that it would fit through most of the doors, if not all the doors, except for the bathroom. Except for the bathroom, bro. That was the only door we couldn't fit through. I don't know how many times I thought about trying to get onto home TV, DIY TV, whatever it's called, and try to contact like the two brothers that do home renovations, or somebody like that that does home renovations just for Jerry, just so they can come in here, make the bathroom bigger, make the doors wider, build a ramp off my front door, because that's the only door that wheelchair can fit through without her having to get up and down. Yeah. So many times I wanted to contact some group that helps people with with issues like Jerry has, to come in and fix up my house, revamp it, make the doorways bigger, whatever they feel would be easy on Jerry. In fact, one of the things I would love to do, but I know I can't afford, is even if they only do one room, if they do an expansion on the bathroom, make the door wider so her wheelchair can fit, replace the current tub we have with one of those stand-up those big old boxes that you can just climb in, sit on the bench, close the door, and fill it up like a tub. Just two simple things. Might not be as simple as we think, but it would be two simple things. How much I would love to be able to win or get granted the financial aspects or the needs to have somebody like the twins, I can't remember the names and whatnot, but have them come in, look at the house, and say, okay, she needs wider doors, she needs a better bathroom, we need this, we need that, the gutters need to be replaced, the soffits need to be fixed. Just minor stuff. Something that's, gonna make us all happy. I like, there's a piece of property at the end of my block that used to be a mobile home park. Well, it went into disrepair in the whole 9 yards, and everything got removed. And it's 10 acres worth of land up for sale. How badly I would love to go and buy that 10 acres of land and build 2 homes. 2 homes. A mother-in-law, what they call a mother-in-law cottage, just 2 bedrooms, a bath, a kitchenette, and a small eating area for mom. Build another house that's got a craft room, a giant-sized craft room with all the shelves and closet space and whatnot that Jerry needs. A master suite, at least 2 guest rooms, an office, and a bath and a half per guest. No basement. Don't need a basement. If I do a basement, it's going to be a small half basement, for a safe room and the furnace in the laundry area, because I want to be the one doing laundry, unless Jerry gets better. But then I still wouldn't want her to climb up and down the stairs that often. So maybe no basement, just a good size. I can easily draw up the basic blueprints, and somebody else can come in there and do the wiring and all that fun stuff. But I ain't got that kind of money, and I'm not doing anything to beg, borrow, steal for it. I have to live with what I have. I'm content with what I have. Just sometimes I would like to have more, but I got no way of having more. That's why I'd love to be able to just have somebody come in here and revamp this house so Jerry can use the wheelchair. I'd like to be able to have a vehicle that Jerry just can roll into it and get lifted up into the van and push her, either push herself or something to get her in and out of the van. But the reason why we're not trying to do anything like that is we're very hopeful that Jerry will get better and won't have to use that wheelchair much longer. We're hopeful that on her birthday of July 13th, next Wednesday, a week from this Wednesday, we go into St. Louis to see her surgical team, and we're hoping that the surgical team, the doctor that she has, says, you can get up and walk now. She's working right now with her radiologist to get that leg and her backbone zapped with the radiation therapy. So when she does go to St. Louis, the doctors are going to see the reports and see the scans on her leg and her back and go, you did the job. You can get up and start walking. I have a walker here, so we can take that with us. So if they say start walking, she's gonna jump out of that wheelchair, grab the walker, and say, "Okay, where am I going?" And then we can either return the wheelchair from the place we got it from, get reimbursed for the money we put into it, or however that works, and come home. Doctor might, because of the factor of her eyesight, she won't be able to drive home. So that's not in the equation, because I'm gonna be like, until the doctor says you can drive, until the doctor says you're no longer legally blind, you're not going behind the wheel. You're not going behind the wheel unless you have to, because I can't. That will be about the only freedom that she will not be able to get back until the doctor says otherwise. Because I don't want to run the risk of her driving without me being the one behind the wheel. Basically, I don't want her to get behind the wheel and start driving and get into an accident and find out that she wasn't supposed to be driving in the first place. And yeah, that's something I don't want to deal with, because either A, the accident is going to be so bad that she won't be with me, and that will upset me at myself for letting her drive, or two, she'll survive the accident and have a buku medical bill and or a lawsuit because she was legally blind and shouldn't have been driving in the first place. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind her to be able to drive. If she was not classified as being legally blind, I would be like, sure, I know how much you love driving, go for it. But no. Because even if she doesn't get into an accident, but she gets pulled over, and they see on her driver's license that she's not supposed to be driving, yeah, that's a hefty ticket right there. But anyhow, I have to stop this because I have to go pick up groceries here in a few minutes. I know I didn't talk about anything that I normally talk about. I didn't talk about the Norsemen and the information I have in this handbook over here, and there's a lot of different other things that I didn't talk about that I normally do. But today I felt like I needed to let this out. Today I just felt like I needed to let out some of the things that have been weighing heavy on my mind. That I've talked to Jerry about it, but I just still feel like it's too much. Too much weighing down on me. So, forgive me for the babbling. I am somewhat ready for the comments. I'm somewhat ready for the unblocked people to start putting in their 2 cents. But that's what I have to deal with when I do what I did. Do what I did. But anyhow, if you like this little video, no matter even though I was all over the place, I'd be happy to see thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, And that's opening up a can of worms right there. It's just letting you guys freely do as you wish. But like I said, I will read those, and depending on how I feel, I will try to deal with them politely, even if they're not polite. And if it becomes an issue of being a round robin, yeah, the comments may disappear, because I just, I accept who you guys are, even though I don't know you, and you guys really don't know me except for what I put out here on YouTube. So I would appreciate you acting like you don't really know me. You're just trying to get to know me, and be civil. But and if you're new to my channel and choose to hit the subscribe button because you want to hear more or you want to know more, that is your choice. And I'm not forcing you to join, but as the creator of this channel, if you do join, just know that positivity will get you very far. And if you do click the subscribe button, there's a little button up above, or that comes up after that. It looks like a bell. You can just click on that, and YouTube will let you know when I put in my next video. So until next time, you guys have a good day. Bye.